The coroner concluded the time of death between 12:15 and 2. According to these accounts, no one lied. If it was murder, Jeff had left early, and people saw the old man alive after the nurse left, so the two of them were the only clear ones, and the blood spatter showed no obstruction, meaning no third person was present. They insisted it was suicide, but Nick said everything could be staged, and after hours of questioning, he was sure everyone was lying. Then he found the nurse, wanting her to recall that night, to judge what was true. The girl said she first helped him back to the room, then fetched the medicine box. Because it was his birthday, he was unusually energetic. He insisted on finishing a chess game before the injection, but when he realized he couldn't win, he cheated. The chessboard was knocked to the floor, and 2 bottles of medicine toppled over. The nurse got strict, and the old man finally behaved. Just then the eldest daughter-in-law knocked. When she learned they just knocked over the board, she left relieved. The girl followed the old man's instructions. She told only part of the truth, so technically she didn't lie. Since she didn't vomit, they believed her story. But she didn't mention the injection mistake, nor the tasks the old man assigned her. But when she returned, she saw the old man die in front of her, given her alibi, and her familiarity with the manor. Nick found her again that night, wanting her to guide him. The next day they checked the surveillance, and the girl realized she misremembered the old man's instructions. He told her to park in front of the statue, but she parked behind it, which was within the surveillance range. If they saw it, her secret would be exposed. But then, the recorder suddenly started smoking. Because the equipment was too old, they had to take it back to the station. No one noticed. The girl put a magnet on the tape. Nick walked around the outer walls, and the girl saw her footprints in the mud from that night. She panicked. If police saw them, they would find her out. Nick noticed something wrong. He told everyone to stay still, but the girl had already walked past the wooden gate, pretending she couldn't hear him. Then she doubled back, smartly destroying the evidence. Then they checked behind the villa. The dog came with a wooden board. The girl was terrified. It was the piece she broke that night. She quickly threw it into the woods. Then Jeff finally appeared. Today was the will reading, but the family treated him like trash. They insulted him, saying he skipped his grandfather's funeral, yet dared to come for the inheritance. The father defended his son, but Jeff didn't care. Then the younger cousin revealed a bombshell. He said that night he was in the next bathroom, and through the vent, he heard Jeff arguing with his grandfather.
Yelling. And then I heard Ransom say, "I'm warning you."
This made everyone realize Jeff had already been kicked out of the will by his grandpa, and he didn't deny it. He admitted what everyone suspected. Seeing one less competitor, the others instantly changed their attitudes. They started comforting Jeff, saying maybe grandpa did this for the best, and they hoped he could build something on his own. Seeing himself become the target of their mockery, Jeff started fighting back. He cursed out everyone at the table. He didn't even spare his parents. Luckily the lawyer arrived and stopped the farce. Nick and the nurse didn't want to see them fighting over the inheritance, but the moment they walked out the door, the big black dog came running over with a piece of wood in its mouth. The girl was stunned when she saw it. She didn't expect Nick to find the secret. There were tiny traces of dirt left on the carpet, even though they had already been cleaned. The marks left on the window were still very clear. He